This is the black nightstand or end table with power. The cord just sort of comes out. It would be nice if this was actually fed through the legs. I think once it's set up, you might want to zip tie this. So it does have 2 outlets, 3 prong. And then what's really nice is it also has 2 USBs, because so much stuff nowadays just comes with the USB. It doesn't come with the power block. So you can charge a phone. I have this little light in just to show that it works. But really convenient, standard USB. Now this is screwed together. I think this is maybe best for a kid's room, a dorm room, somebody maybe with their first apartment. It's definitely not super high quality looking, just because you can see the screws right in there. To save on the size of the box, these are actually 2-piece metal legs. It's not one solid piece of metal. So you are going to see 3 screws going down each leg. The top is a black veneer. This is dark black, no gray tone to it. Has a slight grain. Rounded corners. It's very narrow. This is good for small spaces. If you just want something small next to your bed to charge your phone, put a box of Kleenex. It has a hinged flip top lid. I think they probably did this too to cut down on the size of the box, because it ships folded like that. But you can get your hand in there. You could maybe put a remote in there, an extra charger. But obviously if you're going to use this, if you have something on top, you know, that makes it not usable. But this is a nice small table. Again, you are going to see these screw holes. And then with this power cord, it's really just coming out of the bottom. So you might want to zip tie that. Something I will say, make sure when you're assembling this that you feed the wire through first, otherwise you're not going to be able to do it later. The other thing to keep in mind when assembling this, the metal bars go on the outside, so you're basically doing metal and then you're holding these 2 pieces of wood together. But all together it took about 30 minutes to assemble this table. So quick and easy.
So it's a little hard to see all the way, but I can put stuff on different parts of it, obviously. The only downside to me about this thing is when I measured it before I bought it, I actually didn't measure the inside compartment. What I mean by that is that. See, I do cross stitching, and this is one of my bigger easels, and it does not fit all the way. I was hoping to actually put it in to where I could literally shut that, but this whole thing, this top part here, is big enough technically to fit it on part, so I could do that, but it's actually just easier to just put it inside, and even if it sticks out, and you can obviously see it does stick out. There's a lot of other stuff in here too, like TV remotes, which actually helps to keep them in one place. What I also like about this thing though is that it makes it easier to plug stuff in. It has all the USB ports in the back. And these 2 here are separate, obviously. They didn't come with it. I bought those 2 because I had another lamp that rose up super high that broke. But, I mean, it doesn't fit it all the way into the main thing here, but it's not too bad. It still looks long enough, and it's just a little slanted up, but I can deal with that. So I do cross stitching, like I said, and I just keep all this stuff on top. Sometimes I'll put it down here, but it works really well. I'm very happy with it. Do wish it was a little bigger, but that's not their fault. It's my own fault. But it works good, and I love it. my own personal little thingamabob. Own personal little side table.
Okay, so I bought this table for the side of my bed because I always have a lot of stuff on the side of my bed, and it's about half as big as I thought it was going to be. So you know, it's utilitarian. Yes, it has plugs in it, and you can see to prop my lamp up to match my other bed. There's my dog. Hi, Danny. I had to raise the table up on a couple of boxes that you really can't see when you walk in the room, and then raise the lamp up. So this thing's really tiny. It's sort of an extension cord with USB ports on. Yeah, I think it's probably worth like $39.99 instead of the $69.99 that I paid. But you know, hey, it does the job good enough, and it wasn't hard to put together. It looks like a lot of pieces, but the instructions are really good. So I recommend it if you want something really small and you don't need it to be a major piece of furniture. Okay, well, good luck. Hope this helped. Loving the new end table. It is a slim table with a USB and plugs. You can plug 2 USBs, 2 power outlets. It is a 3-pronged plug that you would plug into any wall. It comes with quite a bit of cord. We have some of the things hidden with the cat toys for the length of it there, but it's nice, it's slim. You have great shelves to store whatever you need. It has an opening, and the opening goes in and goes far back, so you'd be able to store whatever you need to store in there, whether it's your iPad or a computer, whatever you need to put in there. But it's a nice little end piece that can go anywhere in your bedroom or living room that we absolutely love. So do I.
To daycare centers. Find all